It is that time of year again. If you're not a graduate, you probably know one. And I think it's a very opportune time to share with graduates. And there may be different ways of doing that. Maybe you got an invitation to a graduation. Maybe you got an invitation to a graduation party. Maybe you're going to send a gift and a card. And you're wondering what might be some words of wisdom to share. Glad you asked. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3 says this: Ask the Lord to bless your plans, and you will be successful in carrying them out. Now, there's a lot packed in that, more than what may meet the eye. Ask the Lord to bless your plans, and you will be successful in carrying them out. That doesn't necessarily mean that we can ask whatever our will is and whatever we desire, and God's just going to meet our beck and call. But if you have a relationship with God and we seek His will, it talks in Scripture about how we can receive anything that we ask for in prayer, and we will receive it. But the rest of that verse talks about our relationship with God. And you know, when we're in relationship with God and we understand God's will, it's going to be a better blessing than anything we can think of anyway. So that scripture, ask the Lord to bless your plans and you will be successful in carrying them out, might be something to share with a graduate. Or if you are a graduate, I hope you will think about that. We're going to be honoring graduates this Sunday at Woodland. And I'm going to be sharing a message from Ruth chapter 2. And in that, you may want to read Ruth chapter 2 yourself. And we talk about this in terms of graduates, but it's applicable to anyone. In that story of Ruth, just in chapter 2, you can see how God had a plan for Ruth. You can see how God protected Ruth. You can see how God provided for Ruth. And the same is true in our lives today. The Ruth of God is God. The God that Ruth served is also the God that we serve today. And He has the same power, the same ability, and all we have to do is call on Him. So I challenge you, share that with a graduate and take it to heart yourself, and have a wonderful rest of the week.